our 10 o'clock class. We're muted.
We're muted.
Yes.
Unmuted.
There we go. Darren's just...
Sorry, I muted everyone.
I've got Darren being my tech guy because we've got so many different devices and screens, and we've got Zoom up and running. It's so lovely to see all you people on Zoom. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're also going to be broadcasting out on YouTube and Facebook. Just me, not you. Don't worry, Zoomers. You're not going to be broadcast out. It's just me and Darren going to be broadcast out. So let's get started. This is our One Dance and Bronze class. So we're going to be continuing with some of the dances we've been doing the last couple of weeks. Okay, but first let's have a little warm up. Let's shake our hands a little bit, warm them up. Okay, shake our feet a little bit, warm them up. There we go. Little jogging on the spot, and then do some circles with your heads. All the way forward to the side, all the way back to the side. There we go. And stretch our arms out and our legs out. And we'll just do a few little turns like this, just to stretch our arms and our legs. Can you reach your foot with your hand like that? If you can't, just go close, okay? Like that. And we just warm ourselves up a little bit. Like that. There we go. Okay, and shake everything out. Whew, there we go. Lovely, we're nice and warmed up now. So we're going to start with a little bit of jive. Now, I know some of you have done quite a bit of jive before. Okay, so we'll start with the jive. We're going to move on. We'll do a little bit of samba later. And then we'll finish with a silly game at the end. All right? So now, this seemed to work quite well the other day. We're going to get 2 cushions. Or if you haven't got cushions, 2 shoes. Or if you haven't got, you must have shoes. Let me get my cushions, okay? So here are my cushions, and we're going to put them one that side, and you need a gap in between, so you're not going to step on them. We don't want the gap to be too big, though, okay? We want it quite small, quite a small gap. Because what we're going to do is going to do our jive steps, and we're going to practice doing really small jive steps, okay? So now we need about this much room. So if you stand with your feet really wide as you can go, okay, that's about how much room you need, okay? If you're only there, if they're too close, you're not going to have room to do your jive, okay? And we're going to practice doing our jive in a really small space. So who have we got? We've got, right, so the girl steps for the jive. We're going to do, I'm just going to turn around. You keep facing me. We're going to do rock this way, back on our right foot, back and replace. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back, replace. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back, replace. Okay, those are our jive steps. Is there anyone who's never done any jive before? No, I think everybody on Zoom's done jive before. Okay, my speaker's not working apparently. Check your connection. So, let me just check we've got everything working down here. Okay, lovely. Right, so hopefully you can hear me. If you can't, you just have to follow along. So let's do that again. We're going to do rock, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 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 step, step. Lovely. And if you are doing boy steps, you need to step back on the other foot. So we're going rock that way, rock, and step back on your left foot, back, replace. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back, replace. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back, replace. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and back, replace. Lovely. So, on Zoom, can you just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Lovely, everyone can hear me on there. It's telling me my speaker is sometimes not working. So if at any point you can't hear me, just keep following on and it should come back. It's just being a bit dodgy this morning. Sorry about that. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, say hello, tell us who you are, tell us if you're watching, and we'll be able to give you a shout out then and say hi, okay? So let's do that again. So we're gonna do that jive, okay? I'll do the girl steps first and then I'll do the boy steps. So again, if your speaker drops out, then just keep following along, all right? We've got our cushions. Are we all making sure that we're not going past our cushions, okay? Because we've got to do nice small steps. We don't want to be doing 1, 2, 3. Look, I had to go past the cushion. 1, 2, 3, because that's too big for the jive. We're going to keep it really, really nice and small. So get your cushions about a metre apart like that, and we should be able to do all of our steps in that gap without treading on the cushions. All right, so I can see everyone's got their cushions ready. I think I can see everyone's got their cushions ready. Super duper. And morning, Millie. Thanks for joining us. We've got 2 cushions on the floor and practicing our jive. So I'll turn around so you can follow my steps. Girl steps first. Here we go. We're rocking this way to start with. Rock, rock, back, replace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, replace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely small steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, replace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And back, replace. Lovely, super duper. So have you noticed me picking up my feet a little bit in this jive? And have you noticed what I'm doing with my toe? Okay, let me see you do that with your toe. So I want you to, as you pick up your toe, can you see what's happened to it? It's pointing downwards, okay? It's not up like that, it's down, pointing to the floor. Let's try it with the other foot, all right? So as you pick it up, you point that toe beautifully towards the floor as you pick up your knee. You pick the knee quite high up in the jive, okay? That's super, I can see everyone doing that. Beautiful pointed toes, I can see, that's great, fantastic. So, every time we do our jive, we're gonna pick those feet up just at the end. 1, 2, 3, pick it up, point it at the floor. 1, 2, 3, pick it up, point it at the floor. And then, as you do your back replace, again, same thing, you're gonna pick it up, put it down, you're gonna get the heel down, and then you pick the front one up a little bit. Okay? Like that. And it's always toe pointed down like that. Lovely. That's beautiful. I can see some beautiful pointed toes there on Zoom. That's fantastic. So I'll do the boy steps this time, but girls just go along with your steps. The girls are going that way to start with, okay? I'll do boy steps this time. Okay, we're going to go this way for boys. So rock, rock, back, replace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 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 And back, replace. One more time. And 1, 2, 3. Back, replace. Lovely. That's beautiful. So we are doing lots of things with our jive at the moment. This is fantastic because we're keeping it so small that we're staying in between our cushions, which is excellent, okay? And we're now picking up our feet a little bit with a toe pointed downwards, okay? And getting that knee up, okay? That is fantastic. So that, and as you step backwards, just try and get that heel back down onto the floor. But it doesn't go splat like that. It goes down slowly. You're gonna put the foot down. And it goes down slowly like that as you pick that one up slowly. Okay, and what happens then is you get this hip movement. Because you're putting your foot down slowly, you get a little bit of a hip movement. Okay, so we're going to absorb it. So we're not just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you see now? My body's very straight. I'm just picking my feet up. Okay, what we want to get is a little bit of this hip settle movement. Okay. So, okay, just do something to try that, okay? So what I want you to do is get your feet together, okay? And one leg's going to be straight. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bend the other foot and take the heel up off the floor like that. Bend the other knee. You're not going to bend the foot. You're going to bend the knee, bring the heel up off the floor. And I want you to push that knee down as far as it'll go. Push it all the way down, whilst keeping this one straight. And what you should be able to feel is now, your hips are just here. Okay, and if you can feel there's a little bone in there, those are your hips in there. And you get one that's lower than the other one, the other one's higher. So that one's higher, that one's lower. And now we're going to swap sides now. So you're going to straighten this leg, bend this one, take the heel up off the floor, push that knee down as far as you can. You get one hip up, one hip down. Okay, and swap. And swap. And swap. And swap. And swap, swap. And swap, swap, swap. And swap, 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 swap. Fantastic, that's looking great. Keep those ankles close. We don't want to be doing it like this. That doesn't look nearly as elegant as keeping your ankles nice and close, like that, okay? So you can't see the daylight in between my feet when I'm doing that. Can you? Okay, I'm not doing it. We're not going to be doing jive like this. That's slightly like a clown, isn't it? So, ankles nice and close as well. Oh, there's so much to think about now, isn't there? Going to keep us that small, okay? We're going to point our toe down to the floor. We're going to try and get that hip settled in. And ankles close together. Can we do it all, do you think? Let's give it a go, okay? I'll turn around. So we'll do the girl steps the first time, and then I'll do the boy steps the second time, okay? So girls are going this way, boys are going that way. Ready? And rock, rock. Step, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 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 Step, step. Oh, I stepped on my cushion then. I did it too big. Oh no. Okay, I'll do the boy steps this time. Darren, if you're not busy, would you keep a little eye on it, see how it's going?
I am busy.
Okay, so girls are going that way. I'll do the boy steps this time. We're going this way. Okay, ready? And rock, rock, step, step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, replace. 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 Lovely. That's looking beautiful.
That's quite good.
Let's try it with some music.
Want some music?
Yes, please. Okay, check where your cushions are. Check they're in the right place. Okay. Mine are just about in the right place. Lovely. Grab a drink if you need one. And we'll get started with music in just a sec.
Oh, hang on. No funny things again.
Okay. Whew. It's okay, we're just having a little drink break. It's fine. Oh, here's the music. Lovely. Right, we're going to have it a little bit slower. Yeah, even slower. Okay, nice and slow. It's still quite a bit quicker than we've been practicing it, okay? So here we go. Girls this way, boys going that way. 1, 2, 3, go. On, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go. She had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, step. Good. Super. Quite quick, isn't it? Let's do this now. I'll do the boy steps, okay? Slowly go that way. I'll do it this way. Boy steps now. After pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, rock. Step, step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, step, step.
really good. It's looking really, really good.
Sarah's just a voice off screen.
Yeah. Sorry, and the voice off screen. What I did notice at one moment was on Macy's feed, I did notice that she got stuck. But I think that's because the video stopped.
Oh, I don't think that was her.
No, it was like it was just stuck there like that for a second. But that was really good. We got some really lovely. I mean, a beautiful bouncy jive action from Edie and Catherine. Fabulous. And Evans's. I can't see who Evans's is. Who's Evans?
Millie.
Lily. Really, really good. Yeah, cracking. But you're all doing beautifully. Really looking really nice. So yeah, keep it up. Lots of bounce as you're dancing. Make sure you lower the heel as you step backwards there. I'm certain Lisa has mentioned it already. So make sure that that's lower there, and then keep that nice and bouncy through the toes as you do your chassé side pro side. That's looking very lovely. Yeah. Crack on. Do something else, I would.
Okay, fantastic. Well done, everyone, with your jive. Oh, I'm a bit hot now. Let's get our cushion. Put your cushions to one side. Okay, we're not going to need them for now, but we might use them for our game at the end. So don't put them too far away. I'm going to put mine over here. So that's right. Get the cushions out of the way. Give yourself some space. Okay, that's right. Ross, pick your cushions up. Put them to the side. Lovely, super. That's right, just put them to one side.
Yeah, put them on the sofa now.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, so we've been looking at a little bit of samba over the last couple of weeks, okay? And we've been putting together a routine. If you've done samba before in class, it's slightly different to our normal routine, because our normal class routine covers quite a lot of space. We go around the hall. And we haven't got a hall, obviously. We've just got a little small space in our houses. So we've just got to adjust our routine a little bit to make sure that it doesn't take up too much room. Okay?
Lily's renovating.
Looks like she's got a whole feet on there. She's got to put away. So we're going to do our samba from the beginning. And the first thing we did was our samba basics. So I'm just having a look who we've got. I think Catherine just did this last week. Edie and Macy have done loads of samba. Millie, I think, has done a bit in class before. Both Lilies have done loads of samba. And Chloe has. So yeah, so Ross and Catherine, it's a bit newer for you. And all the others, you've done lots of samba before. So we'll just go over it from the beginning. All right, and we're going to do our basics to start with. So we're going to go back on the right foot. 1, tap, tap, and then forward left, tap, tap, 1, tap, tap, and 2, tap, tap. So remember with the samba, we've got 2 changes. So we'll go step, change, change, step, change, change, step, change, change, step, change, change. So if you're new to the samba, concentrate on getting those 2 changes of weight, okay? So make sure you're always going back on your right foot. Change, change, and always forward left for this routine, okay? 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, and 4, tap, tap. And I can see some people do some beautiful technique. We've got a little bounce in there, so as you go back, you go, that was very loud then. So as you're going back, you're just going to bring your feet together, and it's just the toe goes onto the floor, and you're going to push up and come down. And then you go forward, push up and come down. 1, push up and come down. It's just the toe. 1 and toe and flat. Flat, toe, flat, flat, toe, flat, flat, toe, flat, flat, toe, flat. Lovely. I'm doing this lovely bounce up and down with our knees. Okay? So let's just try that again. Ready? And 1, tap, tap. 2, tap, tap. 3, tap, tap. 4, tap, tap. Lovely. We'll just do forward there. Then we're going to do the whisks. So the whisks are going to the side. You're going to cross behind. Again, pushing up and come back down to the flat foot. to the side, push up, down to flat. 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down. Super. Let's put those two together. Okay, so basics to start with. Ready, and 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4 to the side, 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4, tap, tap. Lovely, and I'm seeing some beautiful bounce action there, okay? You're bending and straightening the knees all the way through. So, let's try that again, okay? So, here we go with our samba basics. Ready, and 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4 to the side, 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, and 4, tap, tap. That is looking fabulous. So let's try this. Okay, I'll just do it with my back to you so that you can follow again, all right? And at the moment, we're just going to do boys and girls steps exactly the same, okay? So we're all going to go back on our right foot to start with. Okay, so here we go, ready, and 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4 to the side, 1, cross behind, 2, cross behind, 3, cross behind, 4, cross behind. Super, that is looking excellent, everyone. Okay, we have another bit, okay? And this is the bit where we change slightly. We're going to make our walks into stationary walks. So the walks that we've got, normally we travel, and this time we're going to do close slightly in front. I don't know if you can see with my feet. My foot is slightly in front. I'm going to put the toe down and I'm just going to slip backwards slightly. And we do it again with the other foot. Close slightly in front. Just put the toe and then slide your foot back just a little bit. Close slightly in front. Just a toe and slide. Close and slide. Close and slide. Close and slide. Okay, so do you remember why we have to close our feet slightly in front?
Catherine knows. Catherine knows. Shall I unmute Catherine?
Yes,
right, here we go.
You might just need to press unmute. Okay.
So we don't keep traveling away.
Exactly right. So we don't keep traveling. So we're going to close slightly in front so we stay on the same spot. Okay. So if I get a little marker to show you, I'm just going to get something that I can show. I'm going to get one of Darren's shoes. No, I'm not going to get the remote control. Okay, so I've got the TV remote control here. I'm going to put it on the floor and I'm going to show you. So you can see there, it's in the floor, on the floor. And I'm going to put my foot right up to it. And I'm going to go close and slip. You can see I slipped a little bit away from it, not very far. But then when I close my other foot, I'm going to go right up to it again. Close and then slide a little bit back. And then close right up to it again. And slip. And then close right up to it. And slip. And close right up to it. And slip. So you can choose a spot on the floor. If you've got a pattern on your carpet, you can choose a little spot on your carpet. If you've got a pattern on your, maybe like you've got a mark. If you've got a wood floor, you might have a little knot or a little line. Okay, if you're going to get something like a shoe or a remote control, please be very careful not to stand on it and slip, okay? So you can put it on the floor and just be really, really careful. And we're only going to do it for this, and then we're going to pick up those things and put them away again when we dance through the whole routine, okay? So you've got your close right up to it. Just the toe goes back, and then you're going to slip that foot, okay? Can you see I'm using my hips there to slip my foot back slightly, okay? And it's not very far. We don't want to end up closing. See, I'm going miles away from my remote control now. We don't want to be doing that. I'm traveling backwards. I want to stay on the spot. So close and slip, close and slip, Close slightly in front, all the way up to your marker on the floor, and slip. Close up to your marker again, and slip, and close, and slip, and close, and slip. Lovely. Try to get your weight right forwards so that you're not going backwards, okay? So if you were looking down, you'd still be able to see your marker on the floor all the time. My head hardly moves at all. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm doing my steps, and my head's keeping exactly the same place. It's because I'm keeping my weight forwards, and I'm just using my body to move that foot, okay? And if you've ever done the normal samba walks, which actually move forward, it's exactly the same thing as this. You'll just take a bigger step forwards, okay? So, and you're going to keep this where you are, okay? So, let's pick up whatever we've got on the floor, put it to one side so you're not going to trip. Mine's going over there. All right, if you're just using a bit of your carpet, a little bit of the pattern on your carpet, obviously, you don't need to pick them up and put that to one side. So, we're going to put this on the arm. I'm going to try this from the very beginning, okay? So, we've got the basics to start with. Let me turn around so you can follow me. We're going to go backwards on the right foot. Okay, keep facing the screen. We're going to go backwards on the right foot to start with. Ready? And 1, tap, tap. 2, tap, tap. 3, tap, tap. 4, now to the side. 1, tap, tap. 2, cross behind. 3, cross behind. 4, cross behind. This is where we do our stationary walks. So we're going to close and slip. Close slightly forward and slip. Close slightly forward and slip. Close slightly forward and slip. We'll do 4 of them. Okay?
It's looking very nice, actually. Everyone's looking really good. Yeah, no problems at all with that.
The ghostly voice off screen says you're doing it well. I've got Darren just over here. He can still see everyone, even though you can't see him. There he is.
I am here. I'm watching.
And he's just keeping an eye, because when I've got my back turned, I can't see what you're doing. So he's keeping an eye for me, all right? And he says everything looks looking great.
What's really good is people who've not done this very many times. That's what's really good.
Yeah, it's great.
The people who've done it a few times are looking good as well.
But you kind of expect that, because you've done it before. I'm going to put one more step in today, and I want to put our Botafogos in today. Okay, so let's have a little look at them now, and then we'll just do up to the Botafogos. We'll do it all the way through. We'll do it with music, and I think that's where we'll leave it for today. But we are going to have a silly game on the end. Okay, so I can see some people already practicing the Botafogos, which is amazing. Let me just remind you of your Botafogos. So you're going to start in this position like this. Okay, so it's quite important to get back to this position each time. You've got one leg straight with the toe pointed. Okay, I haven't got the toe like that or turned in. It's turned outwards and it's pointed beautifully. My other foot is pointing over in this direction. So I've got my feet sort of a quarter, like if it's on the clock, if that one was 12 o'clock, that one would be 3. So you've got your feet like that, okay, on the floor, pointed away from each other. One knee is bent and the other one is straight, okay? And then when you come back to this position, you'll be on the other foot. So you'll be on this side, this one bent, that one pointed, just the toe on the floor. So that's the position you want to get into in the Botafogo. And remember as well to be lifted up through here so you're not crouching down into it. You'll lift it up, okay? So we're going to be in this position here. And the first thing we're going to do is take this foot, okay, the one that's pointed, and cross it in front. Cross. Okay, now we're going to point that toe to the side. We're going to put a little bit of weight onto it, but don't let the heel go down. So you go up and down. So you're going to keep your leg straight and your heel up. It's a bit strange. It's like pushing up and pushing back down like that. Okay, so I've always thought of it as it's like you're trying to go up on the curb or something like that. Like you're going up a little slope, okay? And you're pushing off it. So then we get back to this position here. Same as we started, okay? So then we're going to cross in front. 1, push up and down. And cross push up and down. And cross, push up and down. And cross, push up and down. Lovely. So that's looking excellent. We have got the samba bounce that goes through it. So you remember this bounce that we do when we bend our knees and straighten our knees. Like this, we do it in our basics, we do it in our whisks, and we do it in our motor focus as well. So we end up going, this position is with the knee bent. That means we also need to straighten our knees. So we don't just go straight across like that. We straighten the knees, come up, and then bend. And then we straighten the leg, go up, and then down, like that. I'm wobbling there. So that means you've got the bounce up and down all the way through it. So straighten the leg, come up, dip down. Straighten the leg, come up, and dip down. Okay, so bend those knees, straighten them. I can see lots of people want to do it a bit faster than I'm doing it. I can see them practicing much quicker than me. So let's do it a little bit quicker. All right, so get ready in position. Ready, and a 1, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 3, a 2, a 4. Keep going. A 1, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 3, a 2, a 4, a 2. Lovely.
Yes, good. It's looking lovely. I was looking for things to comment on, and it was all really lovely. Make sure that the pointed foot is actually pointed there. I don't know, can you see? Yeah, you should be able to see me.
Yeah.
So make sure that's pointed there. Get a lovely little stretch through the body. So you're not leaning backwards, but you don't want to be bent forwards there. You want a nice, it's almost like a bit of a curve through my leg, up through to my hip, and through my back there, and then back the other way. Make sure you get the same thing on the other side there. Lovely little point of the foot. We don't want that. That's not going to look very good, okay? We want that nicely stretched, okay? But I think everyone's got a step beautifully. It's a tricky little step.
Who likes the motor focus? Give me your hands up if you like motor focus. Yeah, 1, 2,
not
3,
everybody
4,
likes them.
5. We've got most people liking them, and then a couple not really sure about the motor focus. I love the motor focus. I think they're amazing. But when you first do them, they're quite tricky. Okay, so if you don't like them to start with, that's okay. Just keep practicing. The main thing to remember, Alice is not keen at all.
No.
Thumbs down.
Alice definitely doesn't like them. She's vanished off screen.
That's okay. Alice, I think this might be the first time you've ever done motor focus, isn't it? So stick with it. I think you will come to like it in time, okay? What I've noticed is any step, if I can't do a step, I don't like it anymore. And then when I can do the step, if I practice the step, I start to like it when I can do it. So that's my little secret tip for you. Stick with it and you might like it. As soon as you get to be able to do it, which you will be able to after practice, then you might start liking it a bit more, okay? So let's try this from the very beginning. We have got our basics to start with. 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4, tap, tap. Then we did the whisks. 1, tap, tap, 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4, tap, tap. Then we did the stationary walk, so closing slightly in front and slip, close and slip, close and slip, close and slip. And then we're going to put 4 motor focus in. 1, a 2, 2, a 2, 3, a 2, 4, a 2. Okay? Now we can't start again there, so we'll just stop there and then we'll go back to our starting position and we'll start again from there. Okay? So that's our routine, okay? So this time I'd like to get everyone standing up as tall as they can and get your arms up as well. All right, now, it doesn't matter which foot you go off on with this routine. We're not dancing with partners. Obviously, I can't dance with you because I'm over here and you're over there. So it doesn't actually matter. If you want to follow, I'm going backwards on my right foot, okay? Or if you want to follow me and I'm going this way and you want to go backwards on your left foot to start, it really doesn't matter.
So I'm Sorry,
Laughing at?
I'm giggling in the corner there, just out of the shot. I was laughing at Alice attempting to get really close to the camera and trying to take a hold. Alice, I thought, was brilliant, comic genius. And I've also noticed that Lily Evans, you've got an additional little hazard to dance over there. Please don't step on the dog while you're dancing a samba. Be careful. Push the dog sideways on the floor. Okay, you want to try with some music?
Yeah, I think we'll just try one more through without music.
Right.
Okay, and I just want to say hello to Harmony, who I noticed has joined us on Facebook. And Karis, I think, is going to join in and watch on catch up, which is great. If you go to YouTube, you can actually rewind it while it's live. You can't do that on Facebook. But if you, on our YouTube channel, you can go to it and you can go all the way back to the beginning, even while we're still broadcasting, which you can't do on Facebook. So you can do that if you like. Right, I think we should try this one more time without music, and then we'll try a couple of times with music, and then we'll do our silly game on the end, because I can see everyone's getting a bit tired already, I think. It's very hot in here. I don't know about you. I am roasting here. So I'm going to do it facing so I can see everybody. Let's try from the beginning. Okay, we'll do it a little bit quicker, but without music to start with. All right, is everyone ready? Okay, so standing up, stretching out, and getting your arms up as well. All right, basics to start with. Ready, and 1, tap, tap. 2, tap, tap. 3, tap, tap. 4, now to the side. Whisk, tap, tap. Whisk, tap, tap. Whisk, tap, tap, whisk. Now the stationary walks. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close. Both of goes. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 and 2. Lovely. That looked beautiful. Well done, everyone. Let's do that. Try and get your arms up. Okay, if you've done both of goes before, try working on those arms. Getting them up and out, and you bring them in and out like that, in and out, or you can put them up here. Okay, so you can do 1 out and 1 up. Okay, 1 out and 1 up. All right, so let's get the music. Can you hear the music? Can you hear the thumbs up if you can hear the music? Okay, it might be a bit quiet, but yeah, I've got lots of thumbs up. Super. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 to the side. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4. Stationary walks. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close and slip. Into the motor goes. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Lovely. Okay, let's try it again.
Some good arms coming now.
Brilliant. Tara says the arms are looking lovely. Well done. Okay, and again. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 to the side. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 stationary walks. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close now. Those goes. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 and 2. Lovely. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. Get lots of bounce in these ones. Whisks. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 stationary walks. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close and slip. Close. Go to goes. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 and 2.
Good. One other thing to mention on the, sorry, I can't crawl myself up off the floor. On these ones, the stationary ones, just be careful that the back, you don't want that back foot flicking up. Okay, we got 1 or 2 people just doing that and allowing the foot to flick on the end. Keep that foot on the floor. Close, slip, close, slip. So it comes through across from the point there to a close rather than letting it flick up there. Okay, that's all I would say about that. Just 1 or 2 people just allowing that foot to flick up. But that's looking really tidy. It's looking really good.
Who is feeling hot now?
Should be feeling a bit
Anyone
warmer.
feeling hot? Oh, I am feeling really, really hot. Yeah, we've got lots of people saying they're feeling hot. So I think we're gonna do a silly game and we're gonna finish. All right, and that's gonna be all for today. So shall we play baked beans or shall we play musical bumps? Who's played baked beans before? Give me a hands up if you played baked beans before. Baked beans, 1, 2, 3 people have played, 4 people have played baked beans before. 5 people played baked beans before. I think we played baked beans. We've just played musical bumps in our last class. Let me see. Just checking whether there's any preference. I think we'll do baked beans. So go and get your cushions again. Okay? Actually, one will do. Just one cushion will do. Okay? You need something soft to be able to sit down on. All right? So Ethan's here to remind us of the rules. Okay? So we've got some bean bags here. So I'm going to shout a different type of bean and you have to do the movements. So if you know this, okay, show me what you do. So we're going to say jelly bean. What do you do for jelly bean? That's it, lovely. You're going to wobble. Okay, wobble for jelly bean. And jumping bean. What are you going to do for jumping bean? Yeah, it's obvious. You're going to jump. Jumping bean. And then we've got, what's have we got? Runner bean. Runner bean. Running on the spot, that's right. Everyone's got it. Yeah, you guessed that one. We've got French bean.
Let's hear yours.
We go. Ooh la la. Okay, you're going to do the arm around like that and you're going to say, ooh la la. Okay, so we might have to unmute everybody so that we can hear your best ooh la las. Okay, and then the last one is baked bean. So what do we do for baked bean, Ethan? We have to fall onto our cushion, sit down on our cushion as quickly as possible. Make sure you've got a nice soft cushion and when you sit down, you're not going to hurt yourself, okay? So, baked bean, sitting down, all right? French bean. Okay, so we're just unmuting some people now. If you don't want to unmute, that's fine. You don't have to. If you do want to unmute, you might need to press a little button on the screen that says unmute, okay? So, and we're going to do so. It's just for your French bean bits, okay? Okay, so let's do jelly bean. Jumping bean. Runner bean. French bean.
Ooh la la.
I didn't hear you very loudly, then you have to say that a bit louder so I can hear you for French bean. Let's try French bean again. French bean.
Oh la la.
That was better. I heard that time. That was great. Okay, runner bean. Baked bean. Did everyone sit down for baked bean?
No.
I can't see.
No.
Did you hear me? Can you hear me? The only problem is if my speaker goes halfway through, people can't hear me. Okay, so let's try that again. Baked bean. I'll have to do all the actions so people can see. Runner bean.
Something weird just happened.
Something weird just happened. I think it's froze. Yeah. Runner bean. Jelly bean. Jumping bean. Baked bean. Jelly bean. French bean. Oh la la.
Oh la la.
Jelly bean. Jumping bean. Jelly bean. Runner bean. Baked bean.
I got an epic roly-poly on the beanbag just then.
Runner bean. And French bean. Oh la la. Well done, everyone. That looked fab. That only works if you can actually hear my speaker. So, you've got to be careful over there, mister. Ethan just replies towards the wall. Crikey. Right, okay, so thank you very much for joining us. That is all we're got time for today. So I know you Zoom people might not have seen each other. So if you want to hang on for a couple of minutes afterwards, just say hello. Then do stick around, okay? But otherwise, I'm going to say bye to YouTube and Facebook. Bye everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.